In this video, we'll be looking at Lesson 25, Linear Regression. Definition. Linear regression. Linear regression is taking some data and our data will be ordered pairs, bivariate data we say, two variable, and creating a model, and by model I mean both an equation and a line to predict y given some x. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Two ways. One, using technology, that is our calculator, and the other by hand without technology. How do we perform? Regression with a calculator. Well, first of all, good news, it's a process we've already done before. The model that you're going to be making with your calculator is called the LSRL. LSRL, this stands for least squares regression line. And we will see why it has that name shortly. And the procedure that you will use on your calculator is the same as we've already done for making a line given 2 points. Same procedure. As making equation of a line. And I'll remind you of that procedure. It was pretty simple, two-step process. Step 1, we entered our data. Enter data in the stat feature of the calculator. And we entered our x's in L1 and the y's in L2. This process we've done several times by now. And then after that, step 2, we keyed in stat, then we went to calculate, and then we went to number 4. And when we did this, we saw that it said linreg. Linreg. This stands for linear regression. All right. So let's say that we are somewhere stranded on a desert island and we need to perform a regression and we don't have our calculator. That unlikely scenario, how do we perform regression without a calculator? Alright. In the event that we have to do this without the calculator, we will first draw a best fit line. That is, you're simply going to look at your data, and if you have a ruler, you can set your ruler down and move it around until you feel like it models it pretty well. If you have an extra pencil, you can set the pencil down and then draw a line with it. But you're simply going to, with your best judgment, draw a line that fits your data very well. Then the next step, you're going to select 2 points on that line, not points in your data, but points on your best fit line. Select 2 points on that line. Now this is one of the key concepts from algebra. It takes 2 points to define a line. So we're simply, all we need is 2, and then we're going to be able to create our model. In step 3, I'm going to have 2 different methods in step 3. Step 3, method A. We're going to use point slope form. And our point slope form is the form y minus y1 is equal to slope times x minus x1, where x1 and y1 are either one of those points you have picked off the line. The slope will come from using both of those points. Now method B. When you select 2 points on the line, instead of picking 2 arbitrary points, let one of your points be the y-intercept. Choose the y-intercept. So if the y-intercept is really accessible to you, then this method B will be better, okay? And once we choose the y-intercept, then we can go directly into our slope-intercept form. Choose y-intercept, and then use slope-intercept form. And slope-intercept form is the form of the equation that we've used most frequently this year. Y equals mx plus b.